Dear friends, here there is another notification from Ministry of Tribal Affairs. There is a notification for 3,419 vacancies in the Ekalavya Model Residential Schools. So it is called as EMRS in short. EMRS stands for Ekalavya Model Residential Schools. It is an all India notification. So clearly you can see here the notification is mainly for teacher posts, principal, vice principal, principal post, vice principal, PGT stands for postgraduate teacher, trained graduate teacher, in short we call it as TGT. So clearly I am reading out the short notification that is given on the website. The Ministry of Tribal Affairs through through its autonomous body, the National Educational Society (NES) for tribal students has embarked on a major drive to fill around 3,479 vacancies of teaching staff in the Ekalavya Model Residential Schools (EMRS) in 17 states. So this recruitment is going on in 17 states. The list of the states are given here. Clearly you can see 17 states. So the posts are for 4 different posts: principal, vice principal, PGT and TGT will be recruited through a centralized computer based test followed by interview. That means there will be a computer based test, online test, and there will be an interview also following it, excluding TGT. So interview will not be there for TGT. So please remember that point, to be conducted by respective states. So this is the list of the states. Andhra Pradesh. So in alphabetical order they have given: Andhra Pradesh, Chhattisgarh, Gujarat, Himachal Pradesh, Jharkhand, Jammu Kashmir, Madhya Pradesh, Maharashtra, Manipur, Mizoram. So Andhra Pradesh, so these are the posts. So 117, Chhattisgarh 514, Gujarat it is 161. So respectively you can see all the posts. I think in Madhya Pradesh the total number of posts are highest in number, because in Madhya Pradesh there are 1279 vacancies. So that is a good news for the people of Madhya Pradesh. So in Chhattisgarh 514, pretty good number of vacancies here also. So in Andhra Pradesh it is 117, etc., etc. So the total after that Manipur, Mizoram, Odisha, Rajasthan, Sikkim, Telangana, Tripura, Uttar Pradesh, UP, Uttarakhand. So the total number of vacancies are coming as 3,479. The recruitment drive has been initiated jointly with respect to respective states in order to meet the rising demand of teachers for the clear vacancies in already functional schools and schools going to be functional this year, calculated after excluding posts currently filled by regular and ad hoc contractual staff. So this is what they are telling. This is what they want to inform about the already functioning schools and the schools that are going to be functional this year. Okay, so now the portal receiving the applications, this date is extended. I'll read out the special notification afterwards, because it has been made as 30th May. It is given 30th April, but it is made as 30th May. So we will read that note also. So some information about Ministry of Tribal Affairs has been given here. So let us go into the details of the actual notification. Friends, here is the actual notification that is given. So it is form for these are the guidelines for filling the online application form for EMRS Ekalavya Model Residential School teaching staff for 2021. So okay, so this is a very long notification. It is 72 pages notification, so we cannot discuss every point, but I will try to explain the most important points and highlights of this notification, which is very important to know. So first of all, let us know that the last date of this, actually the old last date was 30th April, but now the last date for online submission has been extended to 31st May. And the last date of successful transaction of fee can be paid through credit card, debit card, net banking, UPI, just like Paytm. So all the online transactions, whatever the online mode of transaction, all are allowed. Almost all credit cards are allowed, debit cards are allowed, net banking is allowed, UPI payments are allowed. So for that the last date is extended to 1st June. Earlier it was 1st May 2021. Now it is extended to 1st June. And clearly the payment, the application fee for principal and vice principal will be 2,000 rupees, and PGT and TGT will be 1,500 rupees. So correction in particulars of application form on website, if you have any mistakes you can correct it up to 5th June. So the admit cards will be notified later. So the date of exam is not clearly mentioned, but there is a probable period that is given. So it can be in the last week of May or in the first week of June. So now it may be changed because the last date for the transaction of fee is only given as 1st June. So it can further go into the future. So that we can see in the notification or in the website later. So there will be an exam. So exam is for 180 minutes, 3 hours, the written test, online test, whatever they are telling. So the timings of the examination, there are 2 shifts in the examination, first shift and second shift. The first shift will be from 9 o'clock to 12 noon, 9 morning to 12 noon. The second shift will be 3 p.m. to 6 p.m. The centers of the examination will be notified in the admit card. We have to wait till the admit card comes. Now websites, you can go to recruitment.nta.nic.in. This is the website that I will show you the website. Friends, this is how the website look like. So clearly the extension, the last date extension has been given here. You can see the extended last date for submission of online application for ETSSE 2021 is now up to 31st May, and for payment of prescribed application fee is up to 1st June. This is the clear proof of the extension of the last date. This is how the portal look like. So you can go to the portal and then go for the prescribed link wherever so here is the link, apply for the AMRS teaching staff. So you can go through the link and then apply to the respective post. Okay, now coming back to the notification. Coming back to the notification, the payment is, they are telling that the payment should be done through online mode only. Clearly it is given here. Payment should be done through online mode. And no, in any other mode, if you pay in any other mode, so the payment will not be accepted and it will be rejected. Not only the application, mode of application, the mode of payment also should be online only. So application through online mode and payment also should be done in online mode only, in whatever the way they have mentioned. And there is an important notice here. A candidate may apply for more than one post. Yes, if he or she is eligible for more than one post, they can apply for that post, and separately, and separate fee should be paid. However, in PGT and TGT, see, in postgraduate teacher and trained graduate teacher, there will be some subject. Definitely you will be allotted a subject. So you can apply for only one subject. For PGT and TGT post, eligible candidate can apply for only one subject or one subject or single subject, right? So in TGT post and PGT post, just like you are applicable for 2 or 3 posts, you should not apply for 2 or 3 subject at a time. So one subject only in PGT and TGT, right? Now there are some instructions that are given to you while filling the application form. Please remember these points. You should have a valid email ID and mobile number, because nowadays all the mode of communication is done through email ID and mobile number. Have an active email ID and working mobile number. And after applying to this job, a system generated application number will be given, and you have to note it down for the future reference. That system generated application number should be noted down. And upload scanned images. There are some scanned images that you have to upload. They are nothing but recent photograph that is from recent photograph file, 10 kb to, the size should be between 10 kb to 200 kb. And second one, it can be in either color or black and white with 80% of the face without mask. So the photo should be without mask. And it can be in JPG or JPEG format. Candidate signature should be there, which should be in between 4 kb and 30 kb. Domicile certificate, that means which state or which region you belong to. Category certificate for the reserved categories. Physically disabled, if you are applicable for that. So now pay fee using SBI, Canara Bank. These are the payment portals, gateways. So SBI, Canara Bank, HDFC, ICICI payment gateway, Paytm payment gateway, and other almost all the online modes of paying the fee are given. Now after filling the application form, you can download it, save or print a copy of the confirmation page of the application form. You should have a copy. It can be a soft copy or it can be a hard copy, because because it is clearly given, the submission of application of a candidate could be considered as successful and his or her candidature would be confirmed only on the successful transaction or receipt of the prescribed application fee from him. That means after successful process, after completing the application process successfully, after the successful transaction receipt is generated, then only your application will be considered as valid. So go through the application procedure carefully. Now my dear friends, there are some more. Actually I have read the main data, but here the pay scales, I just want to mention the pay scales because that is very important. For principal post, it is level 12 pay. Starting salary itself is 78,800 and it can go up to 2,09,000. That is a woofing number. That 2 lakhs is not a simple thing, and plus HRAs and DAs also you will be getting. Of course the responsibilities also will be the same way. Now for vice principal, it will be level 10 pay and the payment is from 56,100 to 1,77,500. Now for postgraduate teachers, subjects mentioned are English, Hindi, physics, chemistry, mathematics, economics, biology, history, geography, commerce, information technology, etc., etc. The starting pay is level 8. Level 8 pay will be given. For starting salary is 47,600 and maximum it can go up to 1,51,100. So trained graduate teachers, so English, Hindi, mathematics, science, so it is nothing but 44,900 is level 7 pay. So 44,900 and 1,42,400. So the mode of exam will be computer based test, and choice of medium of exam papers will be both Hindi and English. Choice of medium, that means you can select two medium of examination papers. It will be either in Hindi, or if it is not Hindi, it will be in English. Now computer based test, that is now for principal post there will be an exam objective type 160 marks, personality test and interview there will be, because they said that exam will be followed by interview, 40 marks. Duration of the exam is 180 minutes. So for principal post, these are the subjects that are given. General English will be there, which contains 10 marks. General Hindi, general knowledge and current affairs, logical reasoning, computer literacy, quantitative aptitude test and academic, and up to quantitative aptitude test they are all 10 marks each. Now for academic it is 30, for administration and finance it is 70. Now 1 mark shall be awarded to every correct answer. There is a negative mark also. Each question carries 1 mark, and 1/4 negative marking will be there. So for vice principal also the test is almost same with a different weightage pattern. So actually administration and finance is also there, but here it is given as 70, and but for vice principal the weightage is only 40. So you can go through the differences and number of posts. So for PGT, that means postgraduate trained teacher, the exam objective type it will be for 160 marks. So after that interview will be for 40 marks. So duration of exam will be for 3 hours. So general English 10 marks, general Hindi for 10 marks, general knowledge and current affairs is for 10 marks. Same way analytical ability, numerical ability, computer literacy, etc. is there. Teaching aptitude and pedagogy 20 marks. And for this one also, for TGT also almost the same pattern is maintained. No, for TGT it is for 180 marks. I am sorry. Personality test, duration of the exam, I think there is no interview for TGT, so there is only written test. And for the syllabus is almost same with a different weightage. You can go through these details. And marking scheme, already they said 1 mark for every correct answer and 1/4 is the negative marking. The syllabus for the examination is clearly given in Appendix 1, that you can go download the notification and clearly make a note down of it. You can jot it down. E-admit card will also be, they already said. If you have any doubts in the filling up of application form or downloading the admit card, so there is a helpline number that is given to you, that is called NTA helpline number 011, that is Delhi number I think so. 011 407 5900 between 9:30 and 6 p.m. on working days. The candidates are advised to read the instructions before follow them during the examination, right? Now clearly it is given mode of the examination already we discussed. There are first shift and second shift for the computer based test. So there are, before starting the exam, there are so many formalities: entry in the examination hall, checking, frisking, biometric registration, record, manual attendance by invigilator, signature, photo match, everything. So whatever the checking procedures are there, they will be, so you have to go, they will be done from 7:30 to 8:30, 1 hour procedure. For second shift it is from 2 to 2:30. Now instructions by the invigilators, it will be for 20 minutes from 8 to 8:30 for the morning session and 2:30 to 2:50 for the evening session. So candidates log in to read instructions is 8:50. Instructions for the evening session it is 2:50. Actual test commences from 9 in the morning. For the afternoon session it is 3 in the evening. Okay, so now it is if you go into the further eligibility criteria, for principal the age limit is 50 years. Age relaxation will be given. So clearly they are asking, since it is a teacher post, master degree is being asked, BEd is being asked. Apart from that, proficiency in teaching Hindi and English medium. So some experience is also being asked. For vice principal it is 45 years age. Age relaxations will be given according to the reservation categories. And again some qualifications like master's degree, BEd degree has been asked, along with some other experience. 2 years experience is also asked. That is how. Some other desirable is 3 years experience in fully residential schools. If anybody is having, those who are applying for vice principal, if you are already having an experience, 3 years experience in a fully residential schools, you will be given more importance. So for PGT 40 years is the age limit. 2 years integrated postgraduate course from Regional College of Education of NCRT in the concerned subject with at least 50 marks in aggregate, or a master degree from the recognized university with at least 50 marks in aggregate from the following subject. What are the subjects? English, Hindi, mathematics, physics, chemistry, so etc. are given. Okay, now history, geography, commerce, etc. economics are also mentioned here, so you can apply. Along with that there should be a BEd. So these are all the master degree that is mentioned. Or if you have 2 years integrated postgraduate course from a regional education college. Along with that, and it is not or, it is and BEd or equivalent degree from a recognized university, not applicable for PGT and IT. Proficiency in teaching in Hindi and English medium. Now for TGT post, the maximum age limit is only 35 years. So 4 years integrated course in regional college of education, or you should have a bachelor's degree. So degree is enough, basic degree is enough. So it is a good news for degree students, those who have done their degree with BEd. So with BEd, pass in state and teacher eligibility, state level TET or central level TET, proficiency in teaching in Hindi or English medium. Okay. Now age limit is defined as on date 30th April. This we should correct it as 30th May because it has been verified. In case of candidates applying for posts of TGTs, they should have a valid, it is already given here, we have seen state level TET or central level TET paper 2 certificate. Valid, they should have valid state level TET or central TET paper 2 certificate should be there with them. So that's an important point you have to mention, that you need to know. Now age relaxation policies as per the government rules. For SC and ST it is 5 years, for OBC non-creamy layer it is 3 years. Non-creamy layers is not given here, but we have to check it out. For OBC, he told just for OBC. For OBC it is 3 years. For government, those who are already working from 3 years in any central government, provided the posts are in the same or allied equivalent cadres, it is for 5 years. And domiciled candidates it is of J&K it is 5 years. So physically disabled persons belonging to SC, ST, OBC, general, so it is 15, 13 and 10 respectively. So if they are ex-servicemen, period of military service plus 3 years will be given. Okay, so now these are some of the important points, and I request you to go to the detailed notification because it is a very big notification. And fee already we mentioned, fee is for principal, vice principal it is 2000 rupees. It is 2000 rupees, and for TGT it is 1500 rupees. Okay, there are so many appendixes that are given, appendix 1, appendix 2. So for the further details, you can you can download the application and go to the website, and I already told you where is the website regarding this notification. So this is the website. I hope the information that is given here is quite useful to you. All the best. Thank you.